Hi friends! There are over 10,000 bird species in the world, and most of them fit into our traditional idea of what birds look like. Yet there are truly original representations of their class. Their appearance closely resembles fairy tale characters or the inhabitants of past geological eras, rather than the birds we are used to seeing. In today's video, you will see the most unusual birds in the world that you never even knew existed. The Quetzal was a sacred bird of the Maya and Aztecs and is used to symbolize the priests with long-tail feathers from their religious rituals. A wide tuft, a green top with a metallic golden shimmer, and a dense crimson belly and a white tail bottom. The appearance of the Quetzal can hardly be called a paragon of elegance. Photo hunting is possible only in the wild. This freedom-loving bird is said to die of heart failure in captivity. Wilson's bird of paradise. This bird has a kind of turquoise cap instead of feathers on its head. No less surprising is its amazing curly ponytail. However, only males have such bright coloring, whereas females of the species are inconspicuous. The size of an individual does not exceed 20 centimeters in length. These unusual birds live in the forests of Indonesia. This bird is called Christmas frigate bird. It is related to Christmas because it lives on Christmas Island, and it has frigate in the name because it is as maneuverable as the ship itself. It uses its long tail to control its flight. However, the main feature of these birds, which cannot be overlooked, is their large bright red gular sac. Male birds inflate it to attract females. Kakapo is one of the most unusual parrot species in the world. Apparently, some people fail to immediately identify it as a parrot. These birds cannot fly, but they can move very swiftly on the ground. This species is currently endangered and under the threat of extinction. The Kakapo parrot is also called the owl parrot because it looks like an owl rather than like any other representative of its kind. Large birds of paradise are a unique and poorly studied species. Their main advantage is their beauty and variety of plumage, but you've probably already got to appreciate it. They inhabit the dense forests of New Guinea, Indonesia, and eastern Australia. The Ecuadorian umbrella bird has a wattle hanging down about 35 centimeters under its beak, which is why this bird is also called long-wattled. Still, it can only be said about males, whereas female birds have a much shorter wattle. These birds feed not only on insects, but also on lizards. Male satyr tragopans also have a very extravagant coloring. These birds can be seen in rocky areas or gorges with small rivers and thickets of lilacs, primroses, violets, strawberries, and forget-me-nots. It is quite difficult to meet a satyr tragopan in a natural environment due to its very secretive lifestyle. Perhaps the most skillful fishing birds are black herons. Their tactics are amazingly cunning. To catch fish, black herons fold their wings over their heads like an umbrella. On hot days, the fish are attracted by the shade, and then the heron sees its prey better because its eyes are covered from the sun. Another amazing feature of these birds is their unusual voice. This funny bird with blue feet lives near the tropical seas and is called the blue-footed booby. On land, they are extremely amusing and awkward, but in the sky and water, they turn into super accurate and skillful hunters who catch fish dashingly well. These birds live off the coast of the Gulf of California. Scarlet ibises are ancient birds. According to some estimates, they appeared about 60 million years ago. In ancient Egypt, ibises were considered to be sacred birds. They were embalmed and buried together with the pharaohs. The color of ibises' plumage can be different, but scarlet ibises are truly the brightest and most beautiful of all. Ground hornbills are found along the South African lands. One of the main features of these birds is their amazing way of communication. They can hear each other at a distance of 3 kilometers. These creatures also live quite a long time for birds. Their average life expectancy is 30 years. Females and males of gigantic gray nightjars look just the same. Their coloring allows them to merge with the bark of a tree, becoming almost invisible. They trust their camouflage and do not try flying away when they sense danger. These birds are active at night, but they rest all day long, pretending to be an extension of a stump or a branch. You may probably think there is nothing unusual about a black rooster. However, roosters of the Indonesian breed, Ayam Cimani, don't only have black plumage. Their scallops, legs, and beak are also completely black. And that's not all. Their flesh and bones are also black. This breed is very rare and expensive. The three-wattled bellbird gets its name from the three wattles hanging under their beak. The length can be up to 20 centimeters. These peculiar bells help males attract females. The bird itself grows no more than 30 centimeters. During their free flight, their wattles sway amusingly. The wonderful bird of paradise inhabits the mountains of New Guinea. This species has a very low female population, and because of this, there is an enormous competition among the males. However, they do not fight, but simply perform their amazing and incredibly difficult dance routine in front of the female. In their case, only a good dancer can become a father. Abyssinian horned raven. This bird belongs to the family of hornbills, which are famous for their exotic beaks. Abyssinian horned crows are large birds of prey living in Africa, in the savannas and semi-desert zones. Spectacled eider. The looks of this bird from the duck family prove that unusual birds live not only in hot countries. Spectacled eider is found on the coast of the Arctic Ocean. Males have light-colored feathers and females are brown, but both look very unusual due to their furry beaks. Indian gray hornbill. The hornbill is peculiar because of its massive yellow beak. There is a growth on the beak that looks like a second hollow beak. By the way, scientists still cannot understand its purpose. The bird is omnivorous. It feeds on fish, various fruits, and small mammals. The crowned crane is a large bird from the family of true cranes, inhabiting West and East Africa. The bird is about 100 centimeters high and has a wingspan of 183 to 198 centimeters and weighs 4 to 5 kilograms. The feathers on most of its body are black or dark gray, and its wing coverts are white. The main distinguishing feature of the species is a large tuft on the head, made up of stiff golden feathers, which gave the bird its name. There are red and white spots on their cheeks, a pair on each side. There are no visible differences between males and females, although males appear somewhat larger. Young birds have lighter plumage. Their upper body feathers are red at the ends, while the bottom parts are sandy. The back of their neck is brown and their face is yellow. The bird lives in open areas, both swampy and arid ones, but it prefers swamps with fresh water, flooded meadows, or riverbanks. In their habitats, you can often see acacias or other trees on which the birds settle for the night. The crowned crane is not afraid of humans and often settles near human habitation. It is listed as an endangered species in the International Red Book. Friends, that's all for today. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.